CareerSearchAdvice.com. Get the career, not just a job.
Question: why is it so hard to find a job these days? A lot of people would like to blame it on the economy, but it's actually a lot more complicated than that. This is you. You have a very large head compared to a little body. Reason being is, we want to focus on that frown. A lot of people are dissatisfied with their current job, and also there are millions of people looking for work as it is right now. Why is it so hard to find work? Well, a big reason actually is the internet. The internet makes it easy for you to find employers, apply for jobs, rewrite your resume, maybe make a tweak or two, and then apply for another job after you find another employer. This is great for you, but the problem is that so many people can do the same thing. What this has done is it has created an influx of resumes being poured into numerous jobs, and employers are forced to choose between sometimes even thousands of resumes. This kind of muddies the waters and makes the whole process a little harder than it should be. Our first job is to take you and take that same head with that little body and get that like this. How are we going to do that? Well, the first step is beating the resume scanners. Let me show you a little tip about resume scanners and how they work. Resume scanners are a device that large corporations and employers use to actually go over your resumes, scan them, and look for keywords. A lot of people don't know this, but when you submit your resume online to a company of a medium to large size, they cannot physically look at all the resumes with an HR professional. They'd have to hire a team of HR professionals just to take a look at everything. So what they do is they use a computer scanning software, and it either physically scans the hard copy or takes your digital copy and looks for the keywords that they're looking for online. A lot of people don't know this, and without knowing this, a lot of times you might have a great resume, but it's never actually making it to the HR professional. Have you ever noticed that you submit a lot of resumes and never get a call back? The reason probably is that the resume scanners aren't passing your resume along. Your career search advice toolkit is going to focus mainly on 7 parts. The first part is going to be resume scanners and how to beat them. We're going to do this by employing a new resume, and one that's very rich with keywords, where it allows a lot of different angles for you to put keywords in. Here's a quick screenshot at the top of that resume just to give you an idea of what it's going to be involved with that. The second thing we're going to focus on is your virtual resume. Your virtual resume is going to be your own website that's dedicated just to you, that you're going to have a video and everything else put towards it, that you can kind of almost make a personal touch and a personal greeting towards prospective recruiters and employers. And I'm going to show you how to do this, and if you can make a Facebook fan page, you can definitely make a website. It's not as hard as you think. The third thing I'm going to work on with you is optimizing your LinkedIn account. LinkedIn is a great tool that a lot of times is underused by job seekers. There are so many recruiters and different people searching for people that are qualified for a position just like you, but your LinkedIn account isn't quite what it needs to be for them to find you in their searches. So we're going to optimize that and hopefully get recruiters contacting you. That'd be a nice change of pace, I'm sure. The fourth thing that we're going to work on is Twitter. Twitter also is a great tool where you can actually reach out to different prospective employers and get past what I like to call the gatekeepers and get to the decision makers. This is a great tool. I'm going to show you how you can use Twitter to actually contact prospective employers. The next thing we're going to talk about, our fifth thing on the agenda here, is job search engines. There's a lot of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay them out for you, the pros and cons, and which ones you might want to use and consider. And anytime you're looking for a job, there are so many different angles you can look at. And a lot of people might even just be using one search engine and not realizing that they're missing out on prospective jobs because they're just focusing on one search engine. The sixth thing that we're going to look at now is contacting recruiters. A lot of people don't realize that recruiters, they're looking for people like you to contact them. They want to be contacted because it makes their job easier. If you're someone who can provide them value and make their job easier, they're going to want to talk to you. So I'm going to talk about how to contact recruiters and find them and make your job of finding a new job easier. And the last thing we want to talk about, step number 7 here, is expanding your reach and getting noticed. I have some really clever ways that you can find out who the decision makers are, find out who the employers are, who owns the company, who's the HR manager, and how to put your face and name and your brand, your personal brand, in front of them. And we're going to show you that right inside of the ebook, and the ebook itself is absolutely loaded with quality content and information, and most of it is actually going to be via video. I find video to be the easiest way to learn and retain information, and the easiest way to display an idea that we're going to try to get across to you. At the end of this entire toolkit, after you're done with it, you're going to have so much new knowledge for you to go out there and find the job of your dreams. The biggest thing is not settling just for a job, but getting the career that you deserve. So many people just spend so much of their time in a job that doesn't make sense for them or is absolutely just driving them nuts, and life is too short for that. Take a moment, take the time, learn how to actually find the jobs that are out there, how to successfully contact the recruiters, and how to wow them with what you can present to them. And then that way you can really get yourself the actual interview, and then from there just knock it out the park. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and take a look down below and really just take some time to think about this. This could be something, and a small investment that'll change the rest of your life. Alright guys, take care. Bye.